God, how will I do that? Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess. I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Phineas and Ferb, the movie Across the Second Dimension. Phineas and Ferb, the movie Across the Second Dimension is a 2011 Disney Channel original movie. It is about Phineas and Ferb and how they accidentally help Doofenshmirtz complete his interdimensional travel machine, and how they then have to help Perry correct their mistake. It is directed by Robert Hughes and Dan Povenmire. Animation supervision by Dourmaskin-Case, Herb Moore, and Mitch Rochon. Editing by Ted Supa. Music by Danny Jacob, and it's written by John Colton Barry, Dan Povenmire, and Jeff Swampy Marsh. Film stars Vincent Martella as both Phineas's, Ashley Tisdale as both Candace's, Thomas Brodie-Sangster as Ferb, Caroline Rhea as both Linda's, Richard O'Brien as both Lawrence's, and Dan Povenmire as both Doofenshmirtz's. This has a fair amount of deleted scenes. It was released on Disney Channel and then in home media, and then it even did a small theatrical moment. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Only 5 reviews, no consensus. It has a sequel, kind of. They just did another movie, but it's not a direct sequel to this one. And they did do a follow-up in season 4 where they go back to the second dimension. This looked great. I loved how this looked. The animation was good. No complaints whatsoever. There were some very pretty moments, but otherwise it fit the bill. This had such fun music. The opening jazzy number was so fun, a great way to set up the movie. And then the songs throughout were super fun. The end credits song was super fun. Just the music totally helped set the vibe and really set this movie up. They jumped right into it. They wasted no time. The movie starts right away with a big opening scene, which I was in for. I was like, okay, we're not setting anything up. We're jumping right into it. As a preface, I've never watched Phineas and Ferb, but Phineas and Ferb, I didn't watch it growing up. I wasn't like, I know about it through popular culture. I know the whole Perry the Platypus joke. I know Doofenshmirtz is an idiot. I follow Dan Povenmire. I love Dan Povenmire. He also did Hey Arnold. Like, he had a hand in Hey Arnold, and I love Hey Arnold. I watch that show through and through. So I've seen, like, popular culture. I've seen some scenes. I've heard some famous quotes like, well, if I had a nickel for every time, I'd have 2 nickels, but which isn't a lot, but it's crazy that it happened twice. You know, that famous line. I know, like, the whole Perry the Platypus joke. Like, I know a lot through pop culture, so I was able to follow in that way. But, like, I didn't know, like, how the episodes work or the structure or what's, like, common or anything. So, but I didn't feel like I was missing anything. And to move from that, this is genuinely hilarious. This movie is so funny. It hands down has definitely convinced me that I need to maybe give Phineas and Ferb a watch, like, actually, because this made me laugh out loud multiple times. Aubrey watched it with me. He also laughed out loud multiple times, but he has a little bit more knowledge about the show. He watched some episodes. Put your hand down, Ferb, when he raises his hand about something. Perry, when they realized Perry peeing on the sofa was a conscious choice. Maybe we're going too fast in the middle of the song for the Phineas 2, Ferb 2, and they were shaking and nervous. Like, there were just so many laugh out loud, funny jokes that were like smart humor. And it's not surprising because Hey Arnold has some of that stuff. It's just a little bit more tender and sweet of a show. So for Dan Povenmire, I really think he's part of the genius behind this. Obviously, he's one of the creators and one of the directors, and he's Doofenshmirtz. And that's just, like, it was genuinely so funny. The plot is good, it flew, it made sense, it was fun. I don't think I struggled as being someone who's never seen an episode. I mean, I could tell that there were things I was probably missing because I hadn't seen episodes, and there's not really, like, setups into the characters. They definitely kind of expect you to know who these characters are. But I wasn't lost. Like, I definitely wasn't lost. I followed the entire thing. It was so funny. I highly, highly recommend. My favorite part is genuinely how funny this was. It's hard for me to, like, actually laugh out loud at a movie. Like, I'll do the, like, or the, oh my gosh, you know, but, like, for me to, like, pause it and, like, really digest the line and laugh at it, So good. I loved it. My least favorite part is that they had to forget Perry was an agent. That's so sad, but you know, otherwise it couldn't continue. Recommend, absolutely watch again. I would totally watch this again. I kind of want to watch the show and then watch this so I can notice all the Easter eggs that I definitely missed before. Specific moments. Right at the beginning, Ferb gets the stripes, or not Ferb, Phineas gets the stripes painted on his shirt, which I thought was idiotic. It was so funny. The baseball magnet I thought was cool. The platypult, clever and hilarious. So many great moments. It's just good. I loved this. I thought it was so fun. I definitely recommend. All right, that's everything I've got for Phineas and Ferb the movie Across the Second Dimension. My final rating is 8 platypuses out of 10. Our total movie count is. Parent death toll and cry count are still the same. Wait. No, Doofenshmirtz. Our Doofenshmirtz. He doesn't say his parents died. He just said they weren't at his birth, which was so funny. Okay. So, parent death toll and cry count are still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on all socials. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. I got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early, a coupon code for merch, exclusive merch access, etc., etc. Tiers above that, you get daily trivia, monthly postcards, bonus content. You could get signed merch, get free merch, all this stuff. Buy merch. Merch is great, merch is grand. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, and I'm not charging you for the life you are, so you, and don't be Doofenshmirtz about it. Especially Doofenshmirtz 2. He was way worse, and all because of a train. When Doofenshmirtz 1 gives him the train, oh, so good. Okay.